Make that big boss less special. It ain't no game, but they saying welcome to the second level. Second level. Second level gaming. Second level.
We recently saw the release of the second full demo disc for users new to PSVR, right in time for the holidays. This disc will be pre-packaged with all new forthcoming headset bundles, but as with the last one, Sony threw it up on the PSN store for free to all current users. The added bonus? They included 3 unreleased game demos with it. So we're here today to discuss those 3 game demos and how exciting 2018 is shaping up to be for the PlayStation VR. Let's get started.
The world has changed.
First up, I tried The Persistence, a space horror FPS with a lot of current hype behind it. After turning off the safety settings, I found it to be quite interesting. The graphics didn't blow me away, but I also remember many games taking a graphical hit versus their full release counterpart from the original demo disc, so I'm saving my judgment. There wasn't a great deal in the way of a tutorial. I shortly realized I had to kind of stare awkwardly at a lot of things just to open them, but also that my head was basically my reticule, a Resident Evil 7 style tactic that actually works really well. The enemies were kind of creepy, but nothing much out there. Just zombies, basically. It was also nice to see them throw in a touch of Bioshock, where you could have one follow you and defend your honor against his kinfolk. I got quite lost. Eventually I found my way out and towards some sort of steroid-abusing boss zombie, swiftly getting my ass handed to me. It was a pretty good fight though. So far, The Persistence is showing signs of potential greatness, but I need to see way more than this demo to be fully convinced just yet. Next up was a game I knew next to nothing about, thanks to the seemingly intentionally vague trailers for this game. However, having been in 2 of Sony's keynote showcases, I was expecting cool things. Starchild turned out to be an absolute mind-blower for me. Starchild moves like the Lost Bear or Bloody Zombies, in a straight route usually from left to right, but you're seeing the full 3D modelled environment and the character as you control her running through each level. Graphically it was stunning, and the environments were gorgeous. The puzzles were not too hard to figure out and had some semblance of a tutorial to at least help you start them. I remember smiling when I realized how wonderful the landscapes were and how it felt like a unique little title, structurally and beyond. Then as the story starts to rear its head, I was truly bowled over. This just became a must-purchase for me. So what could potentially get anywhere near to the wonderful experience I had with Starchild, you may ask? Well, today, a tiny little mouse stole my heart. The demo for Moss is an absolute thing of beauty. It's not as sharp graphically as I was hoping for, but again, demo versus full game is usually different. Even saying that, it was still absolutely beautiful. The real showstopper though was little Quill himself. He is very much aware that you are here to help him along in his adventure and will often signal at you in cute and adorable ways. The buttons all just kind of made sense. It definitely took a minute to get used to balancing, controlling on-screen enemies with the DualShock 4 Lite connection, whilst also using the DualShock to control Quill and his fighting prowess. Once it clicked though, it really clicked. The puzzles were adorable and actually required a small modicum of brain power to pass. I can only see them getting much more difficult as time went on, but everything about this game is just oozing with charm. The animation for Quill is superb, the little interactive moments, the structure and level design, it's all so smart and just enjoyable. Starchild put shock on my face as to how it looked. Moss just put a great big grin on my face. I couldn't stop smiling about how pretty and fun it all was. So there you have it, the 3 unreleased games for PSVR Demo Disk 2. I did spend some time trying to figure out other titles I hadn't had chance to play yet, like Raw Data, which I actually quite enjoyed. So unreleased titles aside, it's still an absolute must download for the sheer number of refreshed titles alone. Download it all and fall in love with a mouse today. Thanks for watching.
It ain't no game, but they saying welcome to the second level.